kuna Ghana, Kenya, Sierra Leone na Ethiopia. Abebrese, you are perched at the summit, but Kenya and Ghana tied on points.
Yeah, but we are 4 goals cushion because of the 5-0 that we won over Ethiopia in Ghana. And as I said, honestly, I do believe, I know that the Kozwa guys in Sierra Leone and Ethiopia are not going to be very happy with me saying this. But sincerely, as a former sports presenter, I think that critically it is Ghana and Kenya that do have the advantage of qualifying, as I said earlier, because Kenya can definitely pick 6 more points from Sierra Leone and Ethiopia right here in Kenya. And maybe 1 more point elsewhere.
Or maybe a draw somewhere.
Yes, but in Accra, you are going to lose.
Or beat Ghana.
No. In Ghana, you're going to lose, but definitely you still can qualify. This 3 points you got from Ghana here is very, very crucial. Because as I said earlier, no other country is going to take 3 points from Ghana anywhere, whether home or away. So once you've gotten that, all you need to do is to do your best against the 2 remaining countries, and you are home and dry, because it's 2 countries that are qualifying from each group.
Let's talk briefly about the origin of Koswa. You are the founder. I mean, how did you come with that idea of uniting fans in Africa?
Well, it started from 17 years ago. I was a television sports presenter like what you are doing with Ghana Television, and I was a sports commentator as well. And I think that many Kenyan fans will remember the 9th of May 2001, where the biggest stadium disaster ever to be recorded in the whole world happened in Ghana, where we lost almost 130 people in the stadium when Accra House of Folk and Asante Kotoko played in a league match. And I was the commentator on duty for that game. And that incident really, really struck me, you know, to want to start thinking of how we can. It used to be very, very bad. Between Accra House of Folk and Asante Kotoko, you don't have that kind of rivalry anywhere in the world. Anytime they played, it was deadly. And on that occasion, you know, House of Folk won 2-1. And at the end of the day, all hell broke loose, and we lost 130 people right there in the stadium. And being the commentator on duty, I went back thinking of what we can do to bring that kind of sanity between the 2 teams and their sets of supporters, because they control about 95% of Ghana's population. Almost everybody is either a Hearts fan or a Kotoko fan. Here you have Gor Mahia and AFC Leopards controlling virtually the entire population. So, but in Ghana, until that time, it was always disaster anytime they played. So from that time, I started thinking of forming a supporters union of Ghana. We called it Sugar, S-U-G-H-A. And we chose that name because we felt that we need to put a bit of sugar into, you know, the melting pot
the salty situation.
Exactly. And we started with that project where it was the supporters union of Ghana, but we used the followers of House of Folk and Asante Kotoko, and we mixed them up. So that to that point, if Gor Mahia comes to Ghana to play Kotoko, we have House of Folk fans that are wearing Asante Kotoko jerseys and supporting Kotoko, and vice versa. And so from that position, we started getting results. In fact, by 2004, the 2 teams had become even more stronger than they were before. If you remember, they played in the final of the African Confederations Cup by eliminating all the other African countries, and they played in that final. House of Folk won the trophy on the ground of Asante Kotoko, but nothing happened. So that is the point where we saw that this idea can work, and we decided also to introduce it to the rest of Africa, and Kozwa was given birth to as a result.
Thank you. Of course, I'd want you to tell me a bit about first the funding, and also your FA has been implicated in corruption, so we'll talk a bit about that also. Mtazamaji, utaniwia radhi manake hii leo nimechambua kamusi, dictionary, angalau kuletea makala haya kwa lugha hii ya Kiingereza. Mgeni wangu ni rais wa muungano ule